Alrighty, welcome back to Mecha Mondays. I'm your intrepid pilot Frageth, and today we're going to be frogging it up. Oh, that's maybe a little loud. Oh, that's right, this thing acts really dumb. There we go. No, there we go. We'll tweak audio settings when we actually... No, that's way too loud. No, 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 no. So this is Shoulders of Giants. We're going to tweak you down to like 80. That should be fine. Get you to like 90, and we'll tweak downwards as we need to. It needs to go down a bit more. UI sounds being very loud here. Alright, so this is Shoulders of Giants. It's still in development. It's cute. You play as a frog who rides a giant robot, and you do things to save the universe at large. It's great. One downside, it's only available on the Epic Games Store, and it has a hefty co-op function, which means because it's on the Epic Games Store, basically there's nobody playing it ever. Because the Epic Games Store for in-development games seems where in-development games go to die. It's unfortunate. But them's the breaks. So I guess actually having a multiplayer populace in about a year when it releases on Steam. Bit of a downside, but somebody cajoled me into getting it because they're like, this sounds like it's right up your alley. And I'm like, it does. And they were like, yeah, we could totally do co-op together. And we totally haven't done co-op together ever. This is my second time playing the game at any point in time. The first was last night.
Wonderful. Looks like our first attempt at telescope traversal was a success. They've landed a couple of kilometers away from the signal, but we're close.
So you're saying we missed?
Hey, I'd say getting within 3,000 meters of a target from over 80 light years away is pretty good.
Alright, you two can sort this out on the targeting range later. This planet is dangerously close to the entropy horizon. We gotta move.
So cute little animals riding giant robots. We've seen that on this stream before. Color saturation is a bit aggressive, but it's okay.
What is that doing there?
There's no other entropy on our scanner. We keep moving. Froggy, you have to destroy it.
Press right-click to aim. So you need to shoot targets. So here's where the interesting bits come in. You have robot, you have froggy. Froggy has gun. Robot has stick.
They're here.
And they're ahead of schedule.
Hey, should we abort?
No, this is exciting. Froggy, that machine with you is the only known being that can actually destroy these things. I may have to turn my volume down again. We keep going. We can always pull you out if things go something. Have fun. I have no control over those text boxes. I hope I don't get stuck. Alright, so here we have garden variety mooks. Headshots do more damage. Yeah, the spinning third part of that combo just seems to be really floaty and not work most of the time. Fortunately, they start you off with good kits, so I can actually heal myself. So, abilities are kind of like Risk of Rain, where you kind of just pick them up on the fly. And your abilities are divided up between two categories. You have that ability you just picked up was automatically assigned to your ability bar. Activate abilities with buttons or buttons. That's the wrong buttons. So basically, while there's entropy around, enemies will just keep spawning. And every time you break one of these pillars by shooting the targets, you'll get another ability out. So abilities are divided into two categories. You have, yes, we're a frog, so we eat bugs. You have robot abilities. And you have froggy abilities. And your goal is to break those towers open to reduce entropy, and that actually provides, I believe, a debuff on enemies that walk into the entropy areas. Alright. And then, ultimately, to blow up these towers. Which is usually where your boss encounters wind up being. Okay, let's stop that. Go. We don't actually need the food, so we will not eat the boog. More on Froggy using tongue to eat things later. This will become important. So you've got ground combos, you've got mid-air combos. And so I'm throwing out a health box. And I wish the camera wouldn't do that while I'm up like that, because that's really hard to keep track of where I actually am. And if you throw the health box on an enemy, it'll stick to them. And you can just like stay on the enemy wailing on them. Having a good old giggle. So you've got a bunch of different resources. The game is sort of questionable about how it goes over those. So I'm not totally 100% on if I understand what they are. So if you look at the upper left-hand corner, you've got the red health bar, that's health, 1200 number. You've got right below that, you've got a blue thing, that's energy. Now my understanding is you need energy to determine whether or not you can pick up abilities. They either cost a certain amount of energy to equip, or they act like a sort of mid-run credits resource. I'm not 100% sure. Next to that is a sun icon. That indicates that you're in an area that isn't entropified, so enemies will not be spawning on top of you, which is good. While you're in entropy and there are towers up, enemies will just keep spawning. So you will get jumped from behind. It is just going to happen. There's not much you can do about it, it seems. Below that, you've got planet overview, which says this is the name of the planet. Then you have your rewards. XP is your main carries between runs currency. You use that for skill upgrading and one or two other things, I think. Cosmetics. There's an owl statue.
The source of the signal. This is it. I'll get a lock-on for extraction.
Oh no,
Aw, flies. We can't extract any extra payload with the world something something. Where is it coming from?
This thing is too powerful. We aren't ready. Doctor, pull them something.
They were just blitzing the text. I can read it, I just can't read it aloud that fast. Your giant robot is called Germ. Not 100% sure why, but it is. So this is the hub world. This is where you go between runs. It's pretty.
Phew, that was a close one. For years, the universe has been falling to the scourge of entropy, but that artifact could return our order to its former strength and help us beat back entropy with a capital E once and for all.
Very cool.
Unfortunately, the planet you were just on has been all but consumed by entropy, so we won't be able to extract the boundary blade just yet.
Not without building more heat. I see.
The way forward is clear.
Thumbs up.
Froggy and Germ, your mission from here on out will be to travel to lost planets held by the cold grip of entropy and restore them.
Understood.
Each time you restore a planet, you will build up heat,
Which will allow us to travel further into the entropy horizon and closer to that beacon of hope. Got it.
Once you have enough heat, we can finish what we started and extract the boundary blade.
Okay.
On your missions, you may collect various abilities, equipment, and XP you can use to improve your subsequent attempts, some of which you can do by changing your loadout here, in this haven that is the Axial Tree.
Got it.
If you wish to upgrade any of your abilities using XP you gained by completing missions, you'll come to me.
Okay.
Panda will grant you new cores and skins, Baboon new weapons, and Dr. Chameleon will be the one who sends you to new planets.
I should check in with them.
I've gone ahead and unlocked your first skill for you, a short dodge you can activate with control. Have fun!
Fun.
So skills, kind of important. We have a fair skill tree here. You've got ones that improve your basic stats, like health, cooldown reduction, which is good, critical hit chance, which is good, critical hit multiplier, which is good, frog ability damage, which is situational, robot weapon damage, frog weapon damage, and robot ability damage. All good things. But they split these up into different ones. These are going to be like your later on dumps that you just have to keep pumping into. You have world upgrades. These are kind of like general survival things. So heal in light, health regenerates inside light areas. So anytime you liberate a location, you basically get heal over time. So long as your health is underneath a certain threshold. So it's basically a way you can ensure that you'll always have, for instance, 75 or 25% of your health full, so long as you go back to one of those areas. And at max level, 75% of your health, which is good. Butterflies gain additional health from butterflies. You just get more health. They become very healy indeed. Increased energy drops. Energy, I believe, is a currency, so that's probably valuable. I'm not 100% sure what energy does. We'll see if we can find out. Guardian Butterfly, gain a boost of health at the start of boss battles. That seems pretty useful to me. Refill health at the start of boss battles, gain 10 seconds of healing on top of the initial health boost, and gain 20 seconds of healing. That's not bad. More move speed, that's not bad at all. Allows you to do some minor platforming a bit more easily. Melee resistance, ranged resistance, all usual things. And then you have the more interesting robot and frog upgrades. So for the robot, you get charge attacks, so you can charge your weapon and thwack things with it. You get sprint melee attacks, that's pretty good. You can improve your dodge. That's obviously nice. So the way Frog's ammo works, it recharges. You can't manually reload per se. This is how you manually reload. Basically, you can, or manually reload faster, I should say. So I forget how many shots you have normally. It's something like 10. You have like 10 shots ordinarily. You can expand that with, no, let's reload time, reload speed. Thought there was a way to increase the number of shots you had, but maybe I'm losing my mind. Reload speed, 20 damage, reload time, attacks. Anyway, basically this is a way you can manually reload just by doing melee attacks. And you can just get some extra shots, so you can keep transitioning between the two. Bonus damage resist. When you're charging a melee attack, which is pretty nice, because they're a little clunky and you walk slowly when you're charging. Ramp up, successfully landing all your hits in your melee combo increases your attack speed. This may become relevant later. Robot teamwork. Here, between these two, you basically have, so long as you're doing attacks with your robot, you're buffing your frog. So long as you're doing attacks with the frog, you're buffing the robot. Pretty good. Pretty good. So for the frog, though, you get some rather interesting options. Mostly reload options and damage. Reload faster. If you stand in light, just generally get a reload speed increase by defeating enemies with shooting. That's only with your final shot. That's kind of lame. Increase reload speed while playing as the frog in best friend mode. Not actually sure what that means. That might be co-op. That might be co-op specific. And the most interesting option of all... oh, and this is the bonus damage for the first shot in your clip. Most interesting of all is tongue defense. So with this, if you eat a projectile, you'll restore health. And the upgrades make it so that you can eat more projectiles at once. So eat up to 3 nearby projectiles, eat all nearby projectiles, and then makes projectiles much better. So you basically treat enemy shots at you as butterflies. It's great. Probably one of the best systems I've seen in a game. There is a cooldown for it, which is kind of annoying. But once you get into the groove of how it works, it's quite handy. It's usually, like, at 50 health restored, it's not really going to be... Like, if you mess it up, you're going to take more damage than you would heal back if you got it right. So you don't want to rely on it, but it's very handy in a pinch. Particularly once you get the ability to eat more than one at once. For now, though, because we have 108 XP, I will go for... yeah, I'll grab that, and I'll grab the Sprint Strike. And this changes based on weapon. And we'll grab you. Alright, so now we have some chatting to do. This is Panda, and he provides cores. Cores are kind of like starting equipment for your run.
Yo, what's good, Froggy? Germ, as always. You guys need to change your cores? How about your dies?
Wait, what are cores?
Huh? You don't know what cores are? Or dies? What's up, you feeling alright?
Now we have 2 dialogue options. Come on, man, help me out here. And never mind, you're right. I'm just a big dummy.
Alright, I'm not big on explaining things, just tires me out. Makes me sound stiff, but I got you.
Thanks, don't tell anyone about this.
Mum's the word.
Mums.
Cores are a technology I'm still getting my head around. They're spheres of otherworldly origin that structurally change Germ's robot body.
I see.
So basically, cores are your starting abilities. When you begin a mission, you start with 2 active and 1 passive ability based on your core. Sounds powerful.
Very. When Germ first appeared, they had a health collector core.
Oh, excuse me. with a passive skill that grants extra health whenever they collect energy.
And because he's got a sleepy eye, he's making me yawn, dude. He's just like hypnotizing me. Or she.
And the active abilities?
The starting abilities are a germ dash and a health generator for you, Froggy.
Awesome.
You can see which core you have equipped in the pause menu, and you can collect cores by visiting planets and completing missions.
Got it.
You also get a new fit with each core, which you can use your dyes to color. I can help you with that anytime.
Good to know. Thank you.
So, dying. Dying's cool. It's just it's color changes, and there's some pretty interesting colors. Color options. You've got a carpet texture for some reason. Fancy glowing stuff because it's cool. Chameleon weave had a problem. It's all the usual stuff. These cost XP to get, and you can be shiny. More glowy things. So it's organized in not by cost but by alphabetical order. Very fancy. Also very fancy. Very shiny. So those don't have any practical benefit, but they're cool. You have emotes. You can make your robots high five. Your robot and your frog high five. It is automatically the best. So now we're going to talk to Baboon. She's where we'll swap our weapons.
Froggy, Germ, impressive work out there. Haven't seen Marines with your skills since my days fighting on Primaton X.
All in a day's work, ma'am.
But you need to be more careful. Your arsenal is no joke. With the scant resources our operation has, it is vital that they are kept safe and secure. Is that understood?
No, ma'am, double exclamation point.
Good, that's what I like to hear. Wait. Now let's get out there and crush entropy.
Nice chatting with you. So we don't have any new weapons to deal with yet. We start off with pistol and stick. This weapon can do weak point damage. Shoot enemies and their weak points to do double damage. Look for the glowing spot and go plink, plink, plink. So crafting, we need to have extra equipment in order to do anything with that. We don't yet, so we're not going to worry about it. Swoosh! So glad I switched sprint to toggle.
Stop! Could you please press that button to your right?
Okay.
Boop! Okay. Again, slower this time, though.
Ellipsis.
Boop! Slower.
Many ellipses. Boop. Ellipsis.
Too slow. Boop. Perfect. Apologies for that, kids. I sometimes need to recalibrate my instruments, with help from those who are less radioactive than I am. Make sure everything is in order. Boop. Now, how can I help you, kids? Where to?
So here's questions.
Go ahead. Believe it or not, I love explaining things.
What is heat, after all?
My job is to send you to various planets across the known universe. That said, I can only access certain planets once a certain heat limit has been met.
Right, so what is it?
HEAT stands for Hyperspace Entropy Accumulation Trigger, or Harmonic Entropy Alternator Tiffany. Frankly, none of us remember what it stands for. It has a nice ring, though, don't you agree?
Ellipsis.
Saving worlds from entropy weakens their protection against our movements, letting us launch deeper into entropy space. We quantify this propensity for penetrating their perimeters as heat. As heat rises, I'll be able to send you to further, more dangerous planets. Among them, the ones Owl needs you to go and recover one of her boundary blade doohickeys. Make sense?
More heat means stronger enemies to fight, means better rewards. Got it. What is the entropy crisis?
Here's what we know, starting at the beginning.
Ellipsis.
The first law of thermodynamics states that energy cannot be created or destroyed. The energy in a system is constant.
We're really starting from zero.
Huh. The second law of thermodynamics states that the entropy, that is, disorder, of a system tends to increase. Hot things get cold, rocks wear away into sand, things fall apart. It's fundamental.
So those entropy monsters are natural?
Not exactly. They go beyond our understanding. You see,
confused robot sounds. Bleep bloop.
Entropy tends to increase. Things die. Even universes die. Our expanding universe has a finite amount of energy that will eventually be spread too thin. We scientists call this heat death.
Ellipsis.
Personally, I'm more afraid of the all-too-common regular kind of death. All scientific models say our universe has a few quadrillion years left before heat death happens.
I see.
But something happened. These strange entropy beings, entities, things, they showed up out of nowhere, siphoning the heat from solar systems.
Next.
With the entropy crisis escalating, it looks like heat death in a few quadrillion years could now be in a few months' time.
Angry robot sounds.
Angry bleep bloop. These entropy beings completely obliterate conventional science. Ellipsis. Luckily, if you believe in luck, Germ also breaks the laws of science.
Affirmative robot noises.
They seem to be able to reverse the fundamental laws of thermodynamics and reverse the spread of entropy. That's why Owl is so keen to get you two kids into the fray.
Thank you for the explanation. How does the telescope work?
The telescope is an amazing device Panda and I put together based on Germ's hardware. Very cool. It can see deep into parts of the universe conquered by entropy and even send Germ, and any of Germ's friends, of course, to those corrupted worlds.
Affirmative robot sounds.
But the cooling effects of entropy mean that we can only see and travel so far, however. By raising your heat, we can go deeper into the horizon and find even more corrupted worlds.
Got it. Alright, so now comes core gameplay loop number 1. I'm gonna go for this so I get more weapon options. Or we could go to Planet Pizza. That sounds pretty good too. We'll do Aurora, Dwarf Planet 6. I want to get a new stick. Restoring this world will raise your heat by 71. Failing to save it will lower your heat by 71. Don't lose. Early on it doesn't matter, it's a setback. So, destroy enemy structures to advance, so we're gonna go find a high spot. We're not going to find a high spot. We're going to go to this crystal thing because this crystal thing gives us resources. We need resources. Oh! They're trying to jump me. I'm not having it. Those things are fast and obnoxious, and they don't take no for an answer. So you can shoot these or hit them with your stick. It really doesn't matter as long as they get blowed up. Yum. Gravity Smash. Stun enemies and suspend them helplessly in the air for a short time. Stunned enemies take 2x damage. We want that. So that did cost some energy, I believe, to equip. Alright, so there's 2 more spires floating around. Where are you? So you gain energy by beating enemies, so if like you don't have enough energy to equip a new ability, you can always just like farm kills. Also give you experience, so it's good either way. Alright. These are enemies that heal other enemies. We don't want that. Get suspenderated, friend. Oh yeah, they do take extra damage. I don't think that works on bosses, but, you know, you can't have everything. Okay, that's where we'll want to go eventually. That's heat. It determines how far up the heat gauge we go, so we can get more advanced stuff that we can get up to. Oops. Nice. Nice. Just nice. They still can attack you, which is really aggravating. Come on, shoot me again. Thank you. Alright, these are like mini events. Catalyst of whirlwind speed for a time. Move faster, attack faster, and recharge abilities faster. That's obviously good. I'm just gonna dip. Meow. Alright. So enemies don't always react to your hits, so sometimes I'm just like, I'm gonna dip, peace. Oh, hello. Sounds good. Oh, and it makes a light zone. I did not know that. There you go. Throw a jar of coolant any player splashed by it instantly has any ongoing ability cooldowns reduced by 50%. Okay. I'm just gonna sit on here and heal a bit. There we go. I don't know how procedurally generated the levels are. I don't really know. Alrighty, where is the last spire I need to open? There you are. With rather a large number of enemies. Bombing run. Yes. Just deal with you real quick. Even though Supernova's handy to have a little spot of light on the ground for a while, I think it'll be better if I have the bombing run to have something more direct, or I can just get rid of dash. It occurs to me, I can just say, I don't need to move fast. I already have that. So, there are abilities that provide you more movement options as well. So that, I think, is where this bombing run ability will become rather useful. Because there's a ability for the Froggy that lets you use a jetpack, and that will probably be rather nifty. Now, where are you? There you are. I just fell. I didn't want to do that. Don't fall into the water. It hurts. Uh-oh. I might have a problem. Okay, this is fine. That's totally fine. Because I can just do that and reduce the cooldown. So that's not how you make that jump. How about don't shoot? Don't shoot! Alrighty, so now we have a nice little arena. Unfortunately, this guy was like, hey, you know, it'd be great. Boy, I wish that did more. So there are leveled up versions of abilities, though, so... that'll have extra affixes and more stuff that they can do, which is nice. So, We have opened everything up. Ah, here we go. For instance, this. Piercing stun. Stun projectile can hit multiple enemies. That's not so bad. And it's a nice, pretty place. So now we have stage 2. And pretty much same general idea. Rinse, wash, repeat. It's the same thing that I already have, I'm pretty sure. Level 1, nothing special. Yep, very good. Alright. So every time you break one of these towers, you'll have a new ability you could get. There's also some extra abilities that are usually floating around on a level. Depending on the level heat and difficulty. Right. Anything interesting? Spin weapon. Move 25% faster. Oh, and you can rotate. Spin your weapon in front of you to rapidly hit enemies. That's probably more useful right now than my bombing run. Yeah, we'll see how that does. Alright, where's... Ah, over there. It's that glowing blue thing, that line coming down that you can see is an ability over there, so we'll see what that is in a sec. There's 2 abilities floating around. Let's see if they're any good. Oh, possibly. And light does damage over time to enemies, so that's pretty good. Oh, hello, I like the sound of that. Robot Vampire, for a limited time. They mean any damage you deal heals you, however damage you take is doubled. That I can work with, though. Rapidly shoot, yes. Honestly, that's probably more useful than stun. Even though stun is good. But that's really hard to hit things with. Well... Let's see what you are. Sumo Slam. Does that count as a stun, though? It may not, which would be bad. We should not have taken it. Let's see, what do I feel I could get rid of? I'll swap Supernova out. Because it gives us cool bat wings, like... Obviously I'm gonna take that, right? Look at that. I'm a handsome lad. So one of the things I like is that it does depending on what weapons you equip or items you equip, it changes your appearance a bit. Risk of Rain basically does this. Visually, it takes a lot of hints from Risk of Rain too, right down to things being kind of floaty, and not necessarily in a good way. Sometimes to your detriment. Let's see what you do. No, that does not count as being stunned, so I've gotten rid of all my stunning options, which was a huge mistake. Okay. This is... No, I have one stunning option. It's just the worst one. That's fine. So, co-op. My understanding is co-op basically has two different kinds of co-op. No, that's not what I wanted to do. You've got one kind of co-op where you basically are one person controls the frog, one person controls the robot, and the other kind is where you've got multiple different people being the frog and robot at the same time. You have multiple instances of frog and robot. Alright, I have to find where the... There it is. Big vertical column of reddish light. That's usually a dead giveaway. I just keep doing control so I can zip. So no boss yet, but soon. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, so you take a lot of damage. Leave me ability? No? Okay, that's fine. So abilities are not kept between runs. That's what cores are for, ultimately. Alright, an open area so I can actually see where I need to go ahead of time. I like it. Let's see what abilities they give us this go-round. Yeah, keep spawning, dudes. See if I care. I don't. I'm running. Oh god, I'm running. Oh, that was a good miss. That wasn't too bad. Alright. So that burst of gunfire, Risk of Rain 2 players will probably recognize. Very similar to, what was it, the Mercenary? The starting character. Okay, here we go. Froggy's Decoy. Oh, we like decoys. We are pro decoy here. Decoy spawns with a disco ball light area? Boogie down indeed. So I want the healing. I don't want to replace any of these, honestly. But a decoy might be able to... You know what? I'll replace Burst Fire because having utility seems better. Having the health is kind of essential because I'm going to need to heal. And if you can just Again, throw it onto the boss and just stick to the boss as robot.
Looks like we'll have to destroy entropy spies before we can tackle this monolith. Alley-oop.
I stopped sprinting for some reason. There we go. Boogie on down. And because it generates a field of light, that means that enemies are taking damage that entire time, so it's even better. Alright. Something to do with Simon? Overclock. Better, faster, stronger, but you instantly lose a third of your health. Well, that sounds terrible. Ordinarily I'd be all for it, but like... Well, I'd be... You do regain some of your health when it ends. And I might be able to make up for it. I need the crowd control. We'll see how the double buff goes. It may not be worth it, because if you're losing a third of your health, that seems extremely hazardous. But we'll see. Yeah, here we go. And we should have a boss now. So, oh boy, he's a large lad. Stay there! So yeah, the double buffing worked pretty okay. I don't even know what the achievements I just got were. I was not going to focus on that. So we're going to collect them rewards. So we got a weapon, we got another weapon. Oh, did we really get gloves? We have mitts now, dude. We have friggin' mitts. We're going to give them the tins. Brunk. And we got an autocannon. Anything that says auto and cannon at the same time in the same word as a portmanteau of those two things is automatically a good thing. Flurry of punch. Beat 'em up with gyroscopic jabs and hooks. The perfect tools for any giant robots who'd like to get in close and start bumping heads. Main combo, a flurry of punches ending with a devastating uppercut that launches enemies into the air. Expert boxers recommend following this up with an air attack. Spinning upward punch that knocks enemies around can also be used to gain extra height for expert platforming moves. Oh, I like the sound of that. Sprint attack, bring enemies directly to you with a wide-reaching ground pound. That sounds good. And charge attack, time for a knockout. Charge up a long-range punch that sends germ flying forward, smashing anything in your path. Also sounds really good. Autocannon does 15 damage. Isn't that worse than what I had? A heavy machine gun that shoots bolts to stagger and knock back enemies. Takes a moment to reach full speed, so be sure to keep holding it down. So it sounds like it's actually a minigun, not an autocannon. That still might be okay. And we got a fair amount of experience. So we're going to burn some of that experience. Skill tree. And we're going to grab our charge attack because we kind of want to have that. Just so that we have basically all our core options available. Alright, so now we have our core options available. What now, you say? Well... Refill health at the start of boss battles might be handy. I can see that being very useful in the long run, as I have more and more difficult levels to deal with. But most of my damage right now is being taken as robot. So I'm tempted to go with that, so that when I'm charging at least, I'll take less damage. And extra energy isn't a bad thing either. There's also crit chance, and crit chance sounds pretty good. And then general cooldown. I might actually just grab the general cooldown, just so I have slightly reduced cooldown. And then maybe flail around from there, figure it out. Yeah, heal and light I don't think is going to be super useful until you're up at like level 3 or 4. Level 2 or 3. Like, to start, I don't think it's going to be all that great, but after that, it's going to pay for itself for survivability. It's like going to be late game stuff. Early, like, we're not going to take we're either going to die outright or not take enough damage for it to be worthwhile. So I'm thinking get a point in cool. Oh, I can't get that now. Okay, that's fine. And now I can't afford that either. Oh no. Maybe get a crit chance then? And now that we have a rapid fire gun, this actually becomes kind of useful. So that we can like unload on things and then start hitting them hard. Or I can save it. You know what? I'll go for having better crit chance so that I'm more likely to take advantage of crits. Crit damage will work on eventually as well, but I want to have a reasonable amount of crit chance. And it looks like you get 5% crit every time. It might not. Let's see, what does that say? Oh no, it's an initial boost of 5%, and then it's 1% per. So you go to, I guess, assuming it's 41, a bit shy 50%. Or just over 50%, rather. Maybe it reduces the further along you go. Yeah, gets you to 50%, which isn't bad. Yeah, that's probably good for now. Alright. Oh, he has an exclamation point over his noggin. What does that mean?
Hey, you two. Oh, don't say yawn. He'll make me do it. Hey, you two.
I have a request. Anything for you, Panda.
I know it's hard to tell with this awesome robotic arm and stunning fur coat, but I'm pretty out of shape.
You look great, though. How can we help?
Can you get some extra exercise next time you're out in the field? I figure if I see someone else do it, it might motivate me to take better care of my body.
Motivational beeping. So, jump 100 times. Alright, I'll do it. And we'll get an emote, which is nice. I need to go over here. So I can swap my weapons. And just to look at the space pistol, it does do more damage, the pistol, but you have a lot less ammo, so equip frog weapon. This is going to ultimately be the better choice. And it's more total damage per clip by a factor of, let's math. 25 times 10 is 250, 15 times 35 I can't do in my head right off the spot. 15 times 35 is 525, so it's like double the damage per reload. And for robot weapon, we are going to do less damage per hit with the fists, so we'll see. Oh, I can tell you with great authority that charge attack is not quite worth my time. So hopefully, for the energy sword, so hopefully this is a little better. The air attack isn't bad because you can just kind of keep bouncing around a bit. So we'll see how the fists go. There are better levels of weapons. So I'm interested to see how those go. Let's see what this looks like when we have the robot. I love how it's just energy boxing gloves. I adore that. Okay. Yep, it is a Shoryuken. Oh, that's not bad. I can work with that. Does have kind of a slow warm up there, but we'll see how that do. All right, let's see what options we've got here. All right, anything interesting? We can go with another weapon, I suppose. Invicta Extreme, The Forgotten, Bellum, Bonus Edition 5. That'll give me another core. I don't know what the starting heat thing is for. Does that mean I can't select it? I don't know. I would kind of like to get another core, but getting more weapons evenly seems slightly better this time, so we'll go with that. And any extras you get, because you can get overlapping weapons, you can use to craft a new one. So it's pretty good. It's like, do lots of runs, and eventually you'll get things that are more relevant. You can use the resources you get in order to improve that. Improve thyself. Let's see how the Tims do. Fisticuffs. And hopefully we'll get some decent abilities too. Well, there we go. There's a... Oh, hi.
Hey, buddy.
Clunk. Bonk. I feel like that wasn't really doing much. That this isn't hit scan kind of hurts, but it's okay. I do like that you can crowd control by knocking stuff into the air. I am 100% okay with that. Alright. Well, ready to use soon. Obviously, that's good. Nothing too crazy there. More energy, that's good. Oh, here we go. I think this is an arena. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I've got another ability before I do that. Can I chain those? I can absolutely chain those. Excuse me. Yeah, because this isn't hit scan like the pistol was. I'm having a great deal of difficulty. Okay, I'm gonna take out this Healy lad. Sure you can. That does combo nicely, I'll give him that. I wish it did like 1 point more damage, because then I wouldn't have to worry about following up, but here we are. Alright, telekinesis. I've gotten once before, and it also lit enemies on fire, so... this one's okay for crowd control, mostly it's the lighting things on fire thing. That's nice. You can grab an enemy, but actually maneuvering the enemy to do something that's useful seems sort of finicky at best. Oh, there is an energy spire, give me that. Yoink. Where's the other one? Or are there only... No, there's one more somewhere. I just have to find where it is. Ah, here we go. Whoop. Also another ability, so... Mighty Orb! I like Orb. Okay. So... yeah, we can work with that. Not quite sure how to throw them. I think it happens automatically. And they can't do anything while you're doing it. I don't think this works on large enemies. Ugh. I wanted to eat that. That's okay. Stack day health. So you're purple and glowing. That means you're important, right? Not quite a double jump, but close. Alright, I'm gonna do that arena right now. So do they just go wherever? I guess they go wherever, that's fine. We're not doing that. We're avoiding it very pointedly. I didn't jump. So arenas are an opportunity to get another ability, among other things. Oh, jeez. Don't run. I missed. Oh, or a weapon. Yes, please. I'll take another weapon. I guess they just go wherever, and you have to be close on something? Whatever. If I find a large enemy, I'll just jump right on them and do that. I... Wow, okay. Yeah, they don't seek or anything, so I'm sort of confused as to their purpose. No, they do something. Yeah, that's hardcore platforming. Alright, let's do it. Well, when they actually hit something, they're quite good, but I'm not quite sure what got hit there, but I'm not going to complain. Alright, what are you? Sticky grenade. Yep. And we will do that there because we already have a healing generator. Doubling down isn't bad. Sticky grenades are great. The upgrades to sticky grenade are phenomenal because one of them adds more grenades. Yeah, so you just chuck out a little handful of them and they all do the same damage, and it's brutal and it's magnificent. I love it. Simple and easy to use once you figure out how to aim it. Alright. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Oh, those are jumps. They are a jump platform, so that'll shoot me straight upwards. Alley-oop. Ba-doop. There's another. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Well, that's where I want to be eventually, but not right now. Okay. No. Be gone! Cast! To the nether realms. I don't see anything over there. We'll check behind this. I kind of want to save the orbs, even though they're not practical, just for the boss. So we'll see what abilities we get out of all this. No, there's nothing here. That's fine. Oh. Come now. Yeah, the boost to crit rate was definitely worthwhile. I missed. Meow. Nope, not today, Buster. There we go. Boom! I keep doing that. Alright, give me something interesting. Gain an upward boost upon activation. I can work with that. More yumps! There we go. That's that taken care of. Alright, so I don't really see that there's a single difference between these. Homes in on enemies doing heavy damage. Well, if you say so. It doesn't look like it does much of that. So what are you? Time Rift. Create a rift in time slang. Any overlapping enemies substantially. Well, that could be good. You know what? I'll do that. Because if I can make enemies not attack me, right? How many? Is that all three? Or yeah, it must have been all three. Okay.
Whoa! You made a terrible mistake, sir.
And stuff generally seems to work on bosses most of the time in terms of crowd control effects. Or at least their bonuses. That's not what I wanted to do. That's also not what I wanted to do. That's more like it. Pop. Get boom. Alright, anything interesting here? It's a better dash. Dash through enemies to send them flying. I'm good. That's okay. I'll probably wind up replacing the bombing one because it just seems like it has dubious practicality. It's not bad, but it's like hard to land the hits consistently because you just kind of bounce off a bunch of enemies most of the time. All right. If it weren't level 1 stun, I'd probably do it. Stun is very good, but because it doubles your damage to enemies. But I want like an AoE stun. I'll leave it there for now. Okay, that's where we're gonna end up. Oh, hello. Some sort of a super jump. Froggy's turn to drive. Fly germ around by aiming. Plow through enemies to knock them back. Enemies hit while flying are set on fire. You know, I'm gonna do that and swap out pyrokinesis. Telekinesis, rather. Because this thing is finicky as hell. Hopefully this is slightly less so. Meow. You can. Okay, so I can do the that afterwards, and charge a melee attack in midair, so that might not be bad. Yeah, I could probably do combos like that. That's probably fine. I have to find where the rest of these things are. There's no map. Ah, there's one, okay. Go, and that makes everything all lit up. And fire and the light damage over time on these guys stack as well. Oh, cosmic clap. Clap 3 times. Come on, does double normal ability damage. Could you not? What do I want to do that with then? Or swap that for? I can probably do... Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah. Alright, so we are ready, I think. No, we are missing one. Okay. Must be somewhere. There it is. Yep. It is somewhere obvious. So we'll see how the clap do. Well, that's bad. No, the sumo slam doesn't do me much good. Although it does stun, doesn't it? Or... No, it does not stun. It does not. It provides the enemies are locked, but they're not stunned. They don't have the same stun status effect. Not quite as good. Alright, I guess we're gonna go bully the boss now. The time slow bubble should work on them. Should. So that'll give me a chance to do quite a lot of extra damage. Yeah, okay, or it's just much larger. Oh boy. I'm just gonna... Don't do that. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. I think I'm gonna invest in that thingamajig that heals you every time you fight the boss thing. That seems good. Oh, we definitely gotta try the hammer. Oh, and we got a level 3 shotgun. Yes, please. I take shotgun. Well, that's pretty damaging. It's too bad it's short range, but we can work with that. Alrighty. Got a bunch of experience from that. Let's go with... Not the butterflies. Where are you? There you are. Also kind of want that too. Being able to just delete a bunch of projectiles in one go seems very useful to me. New emote, push-ups, and we get a bunch of extra experience, which is great. These side quests are absolutely worth. It's just a little robot and his frog friend high five. What more do you want? Alright, so I think it's time. Next one we'll get a core, I think. Tadpole, I have a mission for you. What is it? If you're struggling to defeat a large group of adversaries in your way, I have some advice.
Get good.
Okay.
One way to increase your combat effectiveness is to make use of stuns. Stunned enemies take double damage. Understood. And that means faster winning. Can you go out there and show me your stunning prowess? We'll do it. I accept. I'm going to change my weapon here to the shotgun. Doesn't have any extra fixes, which is unfortunate. It looks like it doesn't actually have the critical hit modifier, and the low ammo is going to hurt, but we should be fine. It has knockback, which is great. And equip robot weapon. Let's give this hammer a try. Hold up to 3 charges for extreme area damage. I like the sound of that. Ground pound, excellent. These all sound pretty solid. Commendation. Frogger, you and Germ have a fantastic combat routine. There are not many units I'd trust in mere pairs, but together you fight like a whole platoon. Thanks. We're a dream team. Smiley emoji. Colon parentheses. Oh no, one day Germ will ride on top of me. Only then will we reach our full potential. In my fighting days, I had few I could count on, but perhaps I had too little faith in my comrades. I see. Skilled as you both are, I will say you could stand to bare your teeth more when you feel threatened. It could easily disperse a crowd that way. Plus, there's no cooldown. But we don't have teeth. Nonsense! Baring your teeth is about showing strength, resolve, and fearlessness. You don't need teeth to bare yours. So we should bare something else? How about your tongue? Flop it around like a loon. And you, robot, make your eye flash red as if you're warning your enemy that you're about to strike. Together you will seem unhinged, but also dangerous. A frightening combination befitting your combat prowess. We shall strike fear into the hearts of our enemies. Baboon, yes! Dressed like your favorite military monkey. Alright. Goom, 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 goom. Okay, so melee combos are pretty basic, and you have to stand still for this? That's not great. Hold the phone. It's an air dash? Yes, please. You said it was a slam. It did, right? I didn't, like, misread that? Air attack, an electromagnetic dive through the air. Okay, I guess I misinterpreted. Clears a wide distance, hitting all enemies in your path. That's really good. Especially since I hit like a truck. Skill tree. You do have to defeat an enemy to get the ammo. Honestly, you kind of regen ammo fast enough that it doesn't feel that essential. Energy also is basically experience picked up, so it's worth doing to get more experience. So I think I will put points into you. Just so I can get more XP more quickly. So I like that. That's good. Its basic combo is kind of bad, and the charge up, that is just like horrifying that I have to stand still that entire time. But maybe if I can bait enemies into it, it won't be so bad. And start it way early. Let's see. I would like to get a core. Oh, that'll give me one of each. Or we can just get a core from this, and it'll be shorter. Planet of the Innocent or Planet Furious Scorpions. I don't know. Those both sound, those both are foreboding. You know what? I'll get one of each. Why not? Restoring this world will raise your heat by 138. Failing to save it will practically set you to 0. It will not be good. Let's give it a whirl. realized I've been muted for the last I don't even know how long. The entire time. Stun is good. We want stun. We want stun. Definitely want stun.
The glow, the beautiful glow. Can you not see it, General?
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Wham! Give me those heals. Jump pad. Trick shot. Jump pad grants bonus range damage until you hit the ground. If I had a rocket launcher. You know? Yeah, I can't really justify that. Thank you. I was hungry. I keep forgetting I have that. Alright, what does Flare of Order do? Toss out a flare that emits an area of light for a short time. Enemies who directly touch the flare are burned. You know what? That's... We'll give it a whirl. I haven't used that ability before. So I guess I can light enemies on fire as well as make them lit up. So do two kinds of DOT at once, which is good, since that'll also stack with my stun ability that the robot has. Alright. Did I get both of them? One tower remains. Where are you? Ah, there it is, yes. Shoop. Y'all do what you gotta do, know what I mean? That works. I'm not going to do that. I missed. I did hit that guy with fire, though, which is good. Alright. Let's eat that. See, that's not bad. I like the sound of that. You know what? I can do that. I don't need dash. Actually, it's a fair duration. As long as it's all damage during that period. If it's not, then it's kind of... You still get a free hit out of it, though, so it's not that bad. That gives me time to charge up as well, which is great. Alley-oop! Bonk! Oh boy. I have the power! Clunk. That's not bad either, but actually, what does this Germquake do? Keeps enemies staggered. Ah! That's maybe not so bad, but, I'll be fine. Better dash, ready to use sooner, don't really. smart vampire. You know what? I could really get myself killed doing that. Okay, so that was a mistake, but that's okay. You know what? Ah, but you don't do more damage, though. And I'd kind of like them. I'll leave that for now. I may grab that later. It's a good way to get one-tapped by the boss, I think. So I'm sort of worried. Are you Meteor Strike? The upgraded versions of that are actually pretty cool, because you can bounce between enemies. It's pretty handy. Sort of like Slash Dash in Warframe on Excalibur. Pretty handy. This, on the other hand, I can get down with. Let's see, can I do that and... No, okay, well that may have been a mistake. It's fine. How many more? I need to get one more. Where's the last one? There's an arena? I like arenas. Get clapped. Please just give me the weapon. Thank you. Clunk. All right. Yeesh. Whoa. Nice save. Where is this last one, huh? It's obviously staring me in the face and I'm too blind to see it. Is it up there and I just can't? I thought that's where I had already done one, to be honest. Fight me! I'll check up there. Whoop. Coming. Guess I don't get up here. Alright.
Closer, my darlings.
Oh, okay, maybe not that close. sure are fragile. Ah, there it is. Excellent. Alright, that we will take. More health per wave, but total healing remains the same, so it's just shorter but more effective. That's fine. I can definitely work with that. Alright, so Bouse time. Let's not bugger this up. I'm gonna try and hit him with the big pounder. We missed. That's less than ideal. You did not get stunned. Why? Why? Please don't die like this. Get clapped! You didn't get clapped, okay. Now you got clapped. You got stepped on. What does the hand say when it meets the foot? Blurg, I am deceased. That was... I made that look much harder than it needed to be. Oh, crowd control? Yes, please. And just attack faster. I'm good with that. I like that. Let's do it. Alright, let's get that damage resist while charging thing. Because turns out we need that. Oh, and we can afford both levels. Yes, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea either, to be honest. And since you can generate light on your own, particularly with the hammer, and there's a bunch of abilities that do it. Seems like going for that heal over time while below a certain amount of health is not a bad idea at all. So we may just wind up doing that. The eating projectiles is really good. It's hard to get into the rhythm of using it properly because you're like, okay, how do I shot web exactly? because you have to right-click to go into froggy mode, then do the same button you do for dash in order to eat them. It's kind of involved. It feels harder than maybe it needs to, but we'll go and do the first 2 levels of this, I think. Because that'll get me so that anytime I'm below 50% health, I'm getting healed per second. So that keeps me out of truly dire straits. And then we'll get that as soon as we can as well. Because being under 75% health is going to happen a damn sight more frequently. Yawn. Oh, don't do this to me. Man, I'm sleepy. Do you ever get sleepy? Nah, I'm a party animal. I'm a crazy frog. That's what I'm always saying, because I'm sleepy. I'm pretty much always sleepy, man. If I ever fall asleep while I'm fixing you up, Germ, you gotta tell me, because it could happen. Concerned robot sounds. Oh no, I never sleep while working on anything vital, but if it's just installing something basic like a centrifugal compressor or a diode laser... Panda? Sleepy noises. Oh boy. Sleepy dive for a sleepy guy. Acceptorates. Change germ cores. What do we get if we go and do this darkness thing? We get gravity smash, that's good. Having stuns is nice. Core skill, you can have a maximum 1 allies at a time. What does that mean? Defeating an enemy spawns an imp ally that follows you around and attacks an... yes! Say no more! I'm in charge here, or, hey, I'm this color now. Well, we can do that now. Oh, I like both of these. Go with that one. Even if I'm not making anything, which I'm not. Adorable. Oh yeah, I like that color scheme. That's pretty clean. And you change like the skin texture that you have when you change cores out. So we are going to change weapons to that disc launcher. We want that. And it can get headshots, so like, yes please, and thank you. So what I'm probably gonna do is some crafting. Okay, crafting lets you recycle old equipment into a randomized piece of higher level equipment. Combine equipment with matching attributes to make those attributes more likely in the result. And we want to equip robot weapon. We will equip the better electron hammer. Or we could try this load sword for something different. A slow and heavy blade carved from a large magnet. This weapon is all about timing and distance. Main combo, 2 powerful left and right sweeps followed by a downward slash that launches enemies upward. You have complete freedom of movement while attacking, that's good. Air attack, hover in air while swinging the load sword up to launch enemies upward. Sprint attack, drive the load sword deep into the ground, repelling enemies away from you, perfect for gaining space to safely begin your main combo. And charge attack, this explosive finisher will miss most enemies that are on the ground, but pairs well with your attacks that launch enemies upward. So unfortunately, the electron hammer doesn't tell you that it's just going to straight up make a light area on the ground if you do a charge attack, which is kind of nuts. It's kind of a big deal, I feel. But I'm willing to give the load sword a shot. We've got a disc launcher. Slow moving, but if it bounces between enemies, it's worth. Definitely worth. Oh, okay. Oh, you do actually just hover. That's cool. Is butterfly. What butterfly do? Launches a butterfly that sucks health from nearby enemies. Pick up the butterfly afterwards to take the health for yourself. That sounds fantastic. And stunning enemies is also fantastic. Being able to just do that is great. No, this sounds pretty good. I have a health option.
Hey kids, I have something I need your help with.
What's up?
Your adventures on these alien landscapes are the perfect platform for us to catalog the effects of entropy on soil, air, and whatever else planets are made of. Worms?
Worms are definitely a factor.
Germ, I've added surveying equipment to your legs that will help collect samples for me. I mean, for the cause of the order.
Annoyed robot sounds.
I need you to cover a lot of ground, and please be quick about it.
You can count on us. Sprint a very long distance. Okay. I'm doing that a lot anyway. Planet of the Wick. And Planet Sad. Planet Sad looks like it's, like, brutally difficult, though. So I think I'm gonna go with Planet of the Wick. Just to ease myself into it. Also because that would set me down to 0 if I fail, so I kind of don't want to do that. You know what? Maybe I am ready. No, I'm not ready. Yoink. Yoink! Okay, I missed. Okay, I missed what she said, so I'm hoping it's you got far enough so you can actually do the thing. And it looks like maybe that's true. Get boinged. That's how it is. Alright. That could have gone better. We're not gonna get a drop out of the. Ah, there's one. Okay, very good. What are you? Glide dramatically slows your rate of fall, so you can travel great distances, shoot from above, or do any other tricky business. And what does this wider area? Okay, good. Sticky grenade is fine. Gonna double check to see if there's an arena. I don't think there is. I think arenas might be shut down after you do after you complete the main level objective. I didn't see one, so let's move on. Alright, so from that, right into the boss. Alright. Bully structures. Easy. I was made for this. The sword's okay. Getting the charge attack off seems needlessly difficult, but it hits like a truck, so... Works perfectly for the whole stun enemy, deal damage thing. Except, you know... Yeah, okay, so that's busted, and I love it. I am in absolute love. I don't need dash. Go away. I wish I needed dash. It spawns a light area at the end, though. That's not bad. But being able to just fly and drop bombs the entire time seems slightly better. can definitely use that. Oh. Don't fly off to the nether zone. Ah. Peace.
Beast there, hombre.
No. Thank you. Alright, so I do want that. And I also want that. Everyone on your team takes 3x damage for the rest of the level. I think I'll be fine. I just have to find where that reward came. Down. Wow, I'm fast. Can I manually turn that off? No? Okay. That's a little scary. Oh, bummer. More Quake Rings, larger area. Larger area is good. More Quake Rings is good, but I need that stun that I've got, so I'm going to keep a hold of that. Oops. Okay, so control appears to cancel out of that then. So I've got to find where this rare reward is. Biggest thing is I can't really take hits because I get hit. Badly hit. Oh. Recharges quickly is good, but... Ah, there it is. Bright yellow thing? Gotta be it, right? So I'm gonna try doing control to do a cancel. Yes, that appears to work. Okay, good. Bonus robot weapon. And a shiny golden one, too. So, not too shabby, methinks. Alright, so now for the boss, which this ought to be interesting. Can I incidentally telekinesis you? I cannot. Okay. Those guys are really annoying. The whole teleporting thing. I'm not down. Okay, let's shit. I didn't want to die there. Oh well. Oh, that means we lost the handy-dandy new weapon that we just got. That's really upsetting. We did get the experience, though, so we kept that. And we got some more here. Perfect Study of the Art of War by Stun Tzu. Haha. No, we did not get to keep it. I'm gonna equip the Electron Hammer, because that's working better for me anyway. Problematic as this weapon can be. Skill tree. We will... Oh, we can't afford that. No, that's the one we want, and that's only 450. Why is that so expensive? I guess because you just delete all the projectiles around you. Yeah, I got time. I got time. 50 health per second while health is under 75%. Yeah. And we can generate light on command, which is also phenomenal. So I do not want to punch above my weights, as it were. Uh, 300, is there anything? See, these are probably very good, but I'm not in the swing of swapping like that. So it might be worth investing into. Oh yeah, we should probably put points into these, to be honest. But I also want to get that. Okay. I'm pretty bummed that I flubbed that. I think there were things I could have done better there, but it's okay. This one should be less problematic. Make it work. Oh, let me get that. We'll go for it because we don't have any other options at the moment, and healing seems good. What are you? Okay. Nice little get out of jail free card. Hopefully. Actually, I want to see if I can get away with this. One there, and I'm going to plant one up top here. Real quick before I get cracking. Double check to see if there's an arena or something around. Nice propeller. Turbine, whatever it is. Ah, nice, nice. Just great. Just keep doing that. All right, does it work? It does. Wow, that's far out. So you can really get away with a lot with that. That's interesting. Okay. Gravity field. Stun all pulled in enemies. Yep. Don't even have to think about that. Stunning enemies is the way. Because of the damage bonus. Let's... Alright, here's a stun shot. So unless this is exceptional, no. We'll be ignoring that because we've got something better. Two somethings that are better as it happens. Alright, this is the place where the confrontation will go, but can't really do anything with that just yet. Yes, there's a spire down there. Very good. Easy work. Mine that I already have is shoot more times anyway, so we don't need that. Though you can double down. Alright. And because I'm using a weapon that actually is worthwhile, damage-wise, that's not so bad. Alright, we got the orbs. I might replace the... This ability is so impractical though, because Portal isn't really doing me any good, but... as many sources of stun as I can get, so I'm going to keep the one on the left. The robot vampire might not be There it is. Very good. I'm gonna double check back up there at some point, though. Alright. Oh yeah, I want the turret. But what do I want to use the turret with? I've got Robo-Vampire, so I don't need the Vampire Butterfly. Okay. Lots of bright colors, so sometimes it's hard to tell where something useful is at. Everything's bright and shiny, not just the things you want to look for. Yeah. Not my express intention, but it definitely worked. Okay. I have giant vampire wings. Who cares? Who cares, like, about these enemies, about anything else? I am a a robot being piloted by a frog with giant ethereal wings. I'm just... I would have really preferred not to fall like that. So now I have to figure out how to get back in. You gonna? Yeah, okay, good. Ah, not again. At least you don't lose anything if you go out of it, or take more damage or anything. Next! Oh, I do like the flares, but I just wish this was a better flare. Because having the extra flame DOT is something special. I like having two sources of DOT on an enemy at once, but I can't... Oh, this is a Fifth Element reference. I wish I'd gotten that before. Go Fifth Element. Mines. Oh, that one's okay. I'm hoping that there's a... I've only gotten the level 1 variant in my other save. I'm hoping that the higher level versions are somewhat better, because they move kind of slowly, so they're kind of wonky to get to connect with enemies. Alright. There's an ability over there. I do not know what this is. I missed. Okay, what do you do? Sends out a staggering shockwave whenever you damage an enemy. I can definitely see that becoming pretty busted. But I can't really equip... Oh, it's a robot ability. I might be able to justify that. You know what? I don't need this mighty orb anyway. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping it would do. Okay, very good. So that's going to be exceptional. The only reason I'm keeping the Robo Vampire is because I can probably stack all that together and heal quite a bit. That's the hope anyway. So what I'm going to try and do is this, don't do that. We got halfway there. Oh, okay. When healed, oh yeah. Yeah. I just have to find a way to put it in there. See, burst fire is the clear and present, this gets things done thing, and I need gravity field for the stun, so maybe get rid of auto turret, even though it's another source of things I can do. Oh. And it acts as a distraction. I'll keep that. I'll get rid of burst fire. This may be shooting myself in the foot, to be honest. We'll find out. What I'm gonna do next is try... okay, onto the final monolith. Wonderful. To see it, make sure that I'm getting heals using the vampire thing from doing robot stuff. It might only be melee attacks. Okay. That went okay. I lost track of what my abilities were, to be honest, so everything kind of went all to hell very quickly. Give me Koa, Mecha Koa, and a rocket lawn chair. I'll take it. We take rocket lawn chairs. I could probably do one more. Getting caught in the blast may send you flying as well. Rockets track towards targets. Yeah. Yeah. Better damage, only 2 shots though. That's kind of lame. Okay. So, how bad? Oh, it's just pushback, hopefully. Oh, I wanted to check out that core. What do? Let's see. Germ gains the ability to jump multiple times. That seems questionable. Jumping is nice, but I don't have weapons that take advantage of jump all that well. So I'm going to keep what I've got because it's got a built-in stun. And a way of healing, even if it's kind of a questionably usable one. Let's talk to the Chameleon here and get our reward. Yes, these planets are full of bugs. That would be nice. That's where I want to be. Skill tree! 670... Yes, that doesn't give me much that I can do here, does it? Oh, not really. I can get that, and at least be guaranteed to get more energy and therefore experience. It's not a lot, but it's something. That I don't need the final level of at this point. It'd be nice, but not essential. Which are these? These are all like 100 a pop, I think. Huh. These are 450 each? Jeez, okay. I'll go for that and then grin and bear it. Yeah, we'll do that so we have a little extra oomph in general. Okay, one more, and then I'll have to call it for the day. But yeah, I think I'll probably do some more of this next week. I'm gearing up to do some more interesting, actually completed games that aren't still in development, some classics. I haven't decided quite which one I want to do just yet. Let's see, we'll go for the one with the weapon and the core, yeah. Hopefully not shoot ourselves in the foot in the process. Oh, I don't really like these run for the exit ones. Well, I didn't like the last one anyway. That one was not fun. Well, at least the exit is literally right here, saying hi. Yeah, it's got these friggin' guys. Those guys are annoying. I don't have any energy. That's of questionable value. The other one's a little better. Do you mind? Goodbye. Be gone. I don't need glide. The cooldown thing isn't really. Neither of those are all that thrilling. Okay. I'll grab them because my options are limited, and I need as many options as I can get. Nice. I pressed the wrong button. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Rocket launcher.
Oh, I don't like you. Go away. That missed. Okay. Oh, no, it didn't. It just was weirdly delayed. Clunk. Alright, what do we got here? Jeez. They're really making my life difficult here. Okay. I meant to look around. No. Oh well. Okay, that's my end goal, which also has... okay, more laser shootery things, that's fine. You don't do that. Increases all equipped abilities by 1 level. I'm going to hold off on that. Until I have some tier 2 abilities from the jump. So what does Piercing Blast do? Send out a large energy wave that damages enemies and knocks them upward. Additional damage for every enemy. Okay. Seems reasonable. Alright, hell with it. Alright, I don't believe we need liquid coolant. I will live without liquid coolant. I need to replace my robot abilities as well, because the ones I've got are pretty... Mobility's fine and all, but it's not, like, that fine. Okay, I don't need you. Looks like it's a level 1 anyway, so I don't particularly care. Goodbye. Time to light up your life. Ooh, I do want that. But I don't have the juice, so I have to farm enemies now. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to do that. Here we are. Come on, spawn on me, you blaggards. So it's just... I don't know if it's PBAOE or what. Oh yeah, that's individual points of energy, and I need a lot to equip it. Okay. This is fine. This is totally fine. Totally fine. I blame the first level for not having very many opportunities for advancement. And me, you know, just not looking around. Thank you, Ghost Bro. Go. Oh, it shoots until you run out of ammo. Alright, that's questionable. Alright, after this guy, we should be all set. Let's grab this thing now. Oh shoot, it's another frog ability. Whatever, more stun is better stun. I'll replace Vampire Butterfly, it's not doing me that much good anyway. That will make it easy. Whatever, I've got 2 mobility abilities. I don't need another one. Let me get these items lying around, and then I'll grab that. Actually, I will. Get the one over here first. Thank you. I was hungry. The tongue-grabbing projectiles thing seems to be pretty benevolent, or generous, rather. Alright, let's upgrade everything we've got. See what that do. So, right now we're very frog-oriented. Oh wait, no. I did not realize there was one more left, so let's do that. One, 2, 3. Clunk. Oh, I did not kill him. Okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Everything's fine. I need health. Give me that. Thank you. They're really giving me a hard time here. Oh boy. They are really making it hard. Like, well, you thought you were gonna get easy abilities. Well, guess what? Nope. Alright, so what did that do for me? So dash is now level 3, launches enemies, that's fine. Longer glide, black hole, sucks enemies together, that's good. Stun, these did not get upgraded except for that, so tier 3 is the highest you can get. And lower cooldown, bigger blast. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Nothing too crazy here. Okay. Alright, that's enough self-damage, I think. Ow! What was that? There we go. Yeah, the healing below 75% health is pretty magnificent. Okay, I really want that. Your wall is covered in cool stickers. Oh no! I'm upset that I can't grab that. I am rather annoyed, and it's a frog ability, isn't it? Right? Yeah, it's a frog ability. Whatever. We're fine. We're fine. I guess. Oh, I only need one more. What would I replace though? Because I need the stone. I don't need that. That's fine. It's fine. All right. So this next one is gonna have to have like really good robot abilities, like in very rapid succession. Because I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the boss at this point. You do not raid. You don't. You just absolutely don't. What's the blue thing? Okay, so I have to farm abilities too. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That's not what I wanted to do.
Be gone, villain!
Let's see what you are. I don't recognize you. Field of Rakes. Throw more rakes. Toss and deploy a set of garden rake traps that stun enemies that step on them. If you think this is silly, you've never stepped on a garden rake. So we'll save up for that. Right now, this is a much higher priority. And we'll replace Glide, because we just don't care about Glide. We have too many... Wow, that's perfectly acceptable. Okay, what do you do? Place your equipped abilities with... No, thanks. That's okay. I'm having enough trouble, thank you. I really don't need help making this that much harder. Ow. That much harder. Go away, dude. Oh, that's right. It's that. Alright. Shoot again. I dare you. Oh, okay. I need to find more butterflies. Thank you. I keep hitting myself. That's not okay. Okay. I want the rakes. Give me those rakes, boy. Also, give me the butterfly. We will replace. What will we replace? Stun is a bit too good to pass up. That's a lot of rakes. And it looks like they might stun too, which is good. Okay. Let's get moving here. I moved the wrong way. Just kind of angry looking at that thing. Oh, okay, I see it. Way up that way. That's fine. Wow, that's a very fast cooldown. That's actually worth having. Wow, cool. I'm okay. Neat. Traveling through the... that instead. Let's see. Bonus range damage until you hit the ground. Movement speed. No. Well, nothing. Because they're all for the frog, and I need stuff for the robot. I'm not super happy right now. I'm like looking at this boss fight and I'm like, this could be complicated. Let me grab that butterfly real quick. It's over this way. Fortunately with bosses you can just run away and kite them forever if you can swing it. There we go. One of the things that's fun about roguelites is that you have to usually... Okay. Four. Bonk! Okay, I am in mortal peril. We are gonna get the hell out of Dodge. Thank goodness for that heal over time, I tell you what. How far did you go? Pretty far. So we could just cheese it from here. Is what I'm gathering. If I get the timing right, sometime in a blue moon. Alright, we still have a backup butterfly. We should be fine. I quite want to do that. Got him. What we should have done was somehow stunned them and then done the charge slam, but oops, you know? Alright. That was brutal. Give me something good. Okay. It's better than I... well, we'll see what those do. One of them is the shockwave thing, and the other is the is something to do with butterflies. So yeah, this is Shoulders of Giants, and would that anyone was actually playing the co-op. But when you release a game on the Epic Game Store that's still in development, a game that's still in development on the Epic Game Store, well, nobody really shows up. Pros and cons. I got cajoled into it. Decrease incoming damage for 2% for each enemy targeting you. That's actually not bad. Let me find out what Butterfly Shot does. Shoots your frog weapon. If this attack defeats an enemy, a health pickup is guaranteed to appear. Does not use ammo. Okay, so you can, like, tap, tap. Yeah. Okay, that's not terrible. We'll give that a whirl. Anyway, I gotta run with that. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. I do try to do something like this every Monday on Mecha Mondays, where I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent. I also have other streams throughout the week. I've got a Warframe Wednesdays stream where I do some Warframe for a couple hours, and a Free Read Fridays stream where I read short stories and indeed entire novels aloud. Right now we're half to 2/3 of the way through Maelstrom by Peter Watts, the second of the Rifters trilogy, sequel to Starfish. If you want some near-future science fiction with a serious edge, I recommend checking it out. It's quite good. Other than that, stay safe, stay sane, be toasty or cool as per your preference or hemispherical location, and be decent to each other. All right. See you all next time. Bye.